Hey everybody, it's Tattoo for You Richard here on this wonderful wet Texas Tuesday. I will be starting my terrain Tuesday here probably next week once I get everything figured out and together. It actually will be perfect timing since it'll be March 1st and I'll be working on the Idic Beer his terrain squared circle challenge. Me and my daughter both be working on that, so be perfect timing then. But today I am in Tau mode still, working on some converting stuff that I've been piecing together here and there. And if anybody's seen the broadside, and I never liked how squatty they looked. They didn't look right to me, so I beefed one out. I'm not done with it. I still quite a bit of work. I'm not 100% sold on the thigh pieces here. Like I think they're too round, when everything else on him is really boxy. So I might go in and try to change that. I don't know. We'll see. But pretty much the only broadside piece that I used on this right here is this torso section and his little generator pack. I even cut off his exhaust, and since I do the conversion on all my riptides, I cut this piece off of them, so I glued this on top. Kind of slid it back and glued it on top. And then the head is a head from a riptide. Broadside shoulder pads, I did use those. The arms are ghost keel, the legs are ghost keel, even the feet are ghost keel. Now I don't like the ghost keel's toes for this, the little covers they have. So I built up some plastic art. I got to go back and green stuff the gaps and smooth them out and everything. But I did cut this arm and twist it slightly, since all the broadsides, when they hold their rail rifles, they kind of, let me tilt this down. So yeah, when the broadsides hold their rail rifles, they tend to they have one hand kind of gripped onto it, and then the other hand, their left hand's usually coming around the side like they're holding a big heavy rifle or like a heavy Gatling gun or something like you see an assault marine holding. So I wanted to kind of continue that effect, but I didn't want him holding it yet. So what I did was I took a broadside rail rifle and I butchered the back end of it. It's pretty much broadside from here up. You know, that would be the point where you would plug the other hand in of a broadside. Now, I don't own a single broadside at all, besides this guy now. Everything I have is like bits and pieces, because most people do the missile side. So when I buy buys of Tau stuff, there's always broadside rail rifles in there. And I think they're cool looking, personally. So yeah, anyway, I cut off the back part where the lower part of the arm would be. I'm going to clean it up a lot more. Just a bit of plastic art here. This is old broadside shoulder pad. This is the back half of a pulse cannon. This was a piece from the old where the arm was. It was hanging off the back. This is a missile pod that I kind of trimmed down. Just made it like a little piece to hide some stuff that I've done back there. Yeah, I still got a bit to do to kind of clean this up in here and clean this up in here. But I'll give you a taste of what it looks like on him. Yeah, those aren't glued down yet, so. But yeah, that is what he looks like. I personally like this a lot better than the other one. The other one's so squatty and I just don't like the way it looks. And once I add on to here so it kind of flows better, I think I'll be really happy with it. Sorry about that. I still need to rig up back here for his secondary weapons, and I'm gonna use the old school crisis suit, the shoulders from one of those, and put those on here on either side upside down, and then mount a magnet in it and then that way I'll magnetize all the parts, like the do it at an angle, and then have the seeker missile on here. And then I'm going to look at some other broadsides. I don't know what all they come with. And back here, the same thing. Now these shoulder pads are tacked on there with poster tack. So that way I can adjust, you know, if I need to slide them down more or over or up more, however I want to do it, just so I make more room. But yeah, I need to, like I said, I need to look at a fully put together broadside. I'd love to get I'm probably going to buy another one anyway. But that way I can see what all goes on here. I know he can do the missile pods, I think, with it. And I wasn't going to do like the double missile pod like it does. I have tons of these laying around. So I was just going to do it where I mount one of those back there or something off that piece. So yeah, that's what I'm doing, man. This is my day today. Things might slow down just a little bit. We got some issues going on around the house. My wife could possibly be losing her job. So she's a bus driver, and there was an accident, but it wasn't her fault. But still, because she's a bus driver and considered a professional driver, they want to try to blame it on her. But in my opinion, when you do a left-hand turn and you've completed your turn, and then somebody flies around the corner from a right-hand turn into your rear end, even if you're in a bus, that's their fault, man. But that's just me. I'm trying not to be bitter about it. So anyway, guys, I love you. You're awesome. You guys rock. Have a glorious Tuesday, and until we meet again, peace out and happy nerd life.